Powerful storms hit North Georgia hard, leaving behind destruction. We've seen dramatic rescues, trees on homes, and flooding that's even washed away roads. Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Tom Haines.
And I'm Sine Simpson. Tonight, we are following damage all over metro Atlanta and North Georgia. And we have team coverage of everything from flooded roads to trees that came crashing down and dangerous flooding.
But we want to start with some of the most dramatic video. Atlanta firefighters rescuing a man after a huge tree fell on his truck. You could see the tree crushed the truck as it drove along Blackland Road and Putnam Drive. More than a dozen firefighters rushed to help him, removing the branches and cutting him out. Tree branches also landed on one of the fire trucks, but the firefighter inside was able to escape without injuries. Sine?
Well, Tom, this was the scene in Hall County where you can see the storm's powerful winds blew the steeple off a church. Our Skyfox drone flew over Dewberry Baptist Church along Clarks Bridge Road near Glade Farm Road, and you can see that the steeple just snapped off. Fox 5 Will Nunley has been at the church all day long. He joins us live with the latest on the damage and the cleanup effort. Will?
And today, finally, some sunshine, a break in the rain here. It's giving us a more clear picture of what happened here on the campus of Dewberry Baptist Church. There are 3 buildings on this campus. This is the activities building. You saw the steeple just a moment, but look at this, folks. A massive tree has just sliced this building in half. It's a little over 30 years old. It was built by the elders of the church, and we're told this afternoon that it was built with love, and it will be rebuilt with love as well. They had some insurance here, so that's going to play a vital role. I want to show you some video, too, from the Skyfox drone, because we can see a clear path of trees down and debris throughout this area. Not only the 3 buildings that are here on this church campus, but several homes that are nearby as well. We have some pretty big trees in this area that have come down to cause some damage, and certainly a whole flood of church members have been here this afternoon doing what they can to not only assess the damage, but move it out of the way. Here's a live look at the steeple. They had the Hall County Fire Department out here earlier this morning that quickly put a tarp over that. There is no rain damage, they tell me, to the sanctuary inside, so that's a bit of good news. Again, this assembly hall, though, a much different story because of the real massive amount of damage that it received here this afternoon. 2 pieces of information to pass along. In the next 24 to 48 hours, we are told that authorities with the National Weather Service will be out here to assess the damage, and Easter services will continue as planned. Live with the Fox 5 storm chaser in Hall County, Will Nunley, Fox 5 News.
All right, well, thanks for the report. In Gwinnett County, look at this. Strong winds brought down this tree, which crashed into an apartment building in Peachtree Corners. Limbs from the tree fell onto the roof and the wall of one unit. We're told there was someone inside at the time. That person was treated for minor injuries on scene. No one else was injured. Tom?
Well, Sine, all that rain caused a bunch of flooding. Banks County was hit very hard. This video shows flooding at a shopping center. You can see the truck driving through some of those floodwaters there. Completely underwater, that parking lot, and it was rushing into the roadway in that area, we understand, as well. Those floodwaters also causing some problems on the road around this shopping center. The road closed there, an entire side of the road covered in water, and officials have blocked off the intersection because the water was too high. You're going to need a boat if you want to go through the drive-thru at Zaxby's near this shopping center. Take a look. You can see it's completely surrounded by water. The sign, it's almost halfway up today.
Well, take a look at this scene in Spalding County from earlier today. This is Chronic Chevrolet in Griffin. Fox 5 viewer Olivia Lohman took these pictures this morning. Now, the flash flooding left some of the cars partially submerged there at the dealership lot, and the dealership tells us those cars are a total loss.
And in Johns Creek, a fire tore through a home on Leaf Court, possibly started by lightning. Neighbors reported seeing lightning strikes around 5:30 this morning, around the same time that blaze broke out. Crews say there was considerable damage to the home, though no one was injured. Firefighters got a call around the same time to a home on nearby Lakeview Way, and possibly started by lightning as well.
Well, Troup County has been hit hard by the flooding. Several roadways have been washed out. This was a scene earlier on Bill Taylor Road, and you can see there where there's a big hole right in the middle. Now, all the roads affected so far have been rural roads, but tonight officials tell us they're concerned a major road could wash away. Fox 5's Morse Diggs gives us a closer look at the problem.
I'm going to start here on Wright Road, and I want to show you this. You see that crack right there in the pavement? That's all you need to know. Just a few feet beyond that, you see where the pavement has just split. It's from all the water from all the little lakes and ponds around here in LaGrange that flow underneath the streets. All that rainwater has to go somewhere.
I've had the water come over my driveway a couple of times, but it's never gotten this bad.
Authorities closed 3 roads in the LaGrange area due to water weakening and in some cases splitting the pavement. There was a complete washout on Bill Taylor Road, the same on a section of Wright Road. Neither of those streets a major thoroughfare, however. It's a different story here on Georgia 219, where we saw state and local authorities checking the road along with workers from DOT, trying to assess how long that street should be closed off. Authorities had not heard much by mid-afternoon about residential property damage. However, Jane Fryer had a little bit.
The water knocked out the wooden fence on the back side and came on down, and the wrought iron fence was just put back up. Someone had knocked it down. They missed the curve, and he had just gotten it put back up, and now it's down again because of the force of the water.
If she does not see another drop for a while, it would be just fine with her.
If you live out on this side of town, and you've got to go around the world to get back to LaGrange, so it's just devastating. I mean, it could have been much worse. I'm not saying that it's devastating maybe, but it was bad.
Obviously here, this is not going to be fixed over a weekend. It's going to take a while to rebuild this area. We do have an update, though. By late afternoon, they were able to open up State Route 219. That's the one we showed you earlier where they were assessing back and forth to see the condition. DOT gave them the green light, and they're happy about that, especially with Easter Sunday coming up. From Troup County, I'm Morse Diggs, Fox 5 News.